Hello friends, welcome to yet another fascinating video of Wisdom Zone. This is Shubro, and friends, in today's video I'm gonna discuss some extremely important time words and expressions in spoken English. So it is my earnest request to all of you, please watch this video carefully to learn all the important time words and expressions I'm gonna discuss today. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait. Immediately go ahead and subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. 3, 2, So friends, welcome back once again to this captivating video on important time words and expressions in spoken English. And as I have promised, in today's video, I am not only gonna discuss some extremely important time words and expressions, but also I am gonna give you 15 useful sentences using important time words so that you can understand how to use all these time words. So before I go ahead, let me quickly inform all of you that I have provided some more videos on spoken English and advanced English vocabulary in the description. If you want to learn some more advanced English vocabulary and want to get some more tips on spoken English, please do not forget to check the links given in the description. So without further ado, let's get started with today's important time words and expressions in spoken English. So friends, before I move on, let me quickly discuss about a time word. So you must be wondering what exactly is a time word. So let me tell you, a time word tells us when an action happens. So whenever you do certain action, you need a time word to tell when that action happens. Without that, it becomes very difficult to make people understand about the time when exactly that action happens. So today I'm gonna discuss some extremely useful time words you can use in simple present tense, and I'm also going to discuss some extremely useful time words you can use in simple past tense. So let's get started with some extremely important time words you can use in the simple present tense. So as you see, the first important time word which you can use is every day. Very important one because it is required to speak correctly in the simple present tense. So let me show you how to use it. I wake up at 6 o'clock every day. That means you do it regularly. That time you can use this time word every day. Up next we will see the second one. The second important time word you can use in the simple present tense is always. So always is often used to talk about an action that you do more or less every day. That means frequently, and the percentage is quite high, around 100%. So let me show you how to use it. Sam always wakes up early. That means he does it regularly. He does it every time. So I'm quite sure it's clear how to use this time word. The third one is usually. Usually is again another important time word, and it also talks about the frequency of an action. So let me show you the example. He usually eats breakfast at 7 o'clock. That means he does it more or less frequently, not always, less than always, maybe around 90% of time he does it, but less than always, not every time. So that's why you can use this time word usually. That means more or less regular, around 90%. Up next we will see the next one, that is often. Again another time word you can use. It is again less than usually, maybe 70%. Let me show you the example. He often calls me. So when you want to talk about something that happens, not always or usually, but it happens, the frequency is high, so that time you can use this often. He often calls me. So like this way you use time words as per their frequency. The next one is number 5. In the simple present tense you can use sometimes also. I sometimes hang out with my friends. Again, it's less than often, okay, maybe around 50-60%. Next time word we can use in the simple present tense is rarely. That means, obviously, it rarely means not at all, frequently, less than, sometimes, maybe 5%. When the frequency is very less, so that time you use rarely. So let me show you the example. Smith rarely goes out. Up next we will see the 7th one, that is never. Never is used when you do not do anything at all. That time you say never. So again, it's a very important time word, and when the frequency is 0, so that time we use never. I never eat out. That means I never do that, something which I don't do. So up next we will see some more important time words we can use to describe actions in the simple past tense. So the first one is on your screen, number 8, that is yesterday. Again, when you talk about something that happened the day before, that's called yesterday. So let me show you how to use it. She called me yesterday. Again, it's a very powerful time word. Anything that happened the day before, that time you can use this time word yesterday, that she called me yesterday. I went out yesterday. So again, the next one is number 9, last night. It rained last night. Okay, that means last night it rained. Again, I'm talking about action that happened last night. So similarly, we can also use number 10th, as you see, last week. Something that happened last week. I went to meet my friends last week. That is the previous week I went over there. I'm quite sure it's clear. Similarly, again, we can use another time mode using last, that is last month, something that happened the previous month. I went to Shimla last month. Again, this is a very powerful time mode, last month. And number 12 is last year. Suppose something happened the previous year, so that time you use last year. She left the job last year. Again, a very powerful time mode using last. Up next, we will see the 13th one, that is ago. Ago is a very important one. You use this to talk about a thing that happened in the past. Let me show you how to use it. She moved to Delhi 4 years ago. That means 4 years before, in fact, she moved to Delhi. So instead of saying before, you can say she moved to Delhi 4 years ago. Ago is a very important and powerful time word. And the number 14th is one day. One day is obviously used to talk about unspecified time, especially in narration when you're narrating an incident. So let me show you how to use it. One day she left her house early. That means it is not specified. I'm not talking about a specific day. I'm not mentioning one day. It can be any day, but it happened in the past. I'm quite sure it's clear. We will see the 15th one, that is once upon a time. Obviously, it's an expression, in fact, more than a time word. It is used when referring to something that happened in the past, especially long time back, remote past. And again, it is used in narration, in storytelling frequently. So let me show you how to use it. Once upon a time, there was a cruel ruler. So I'm narrating a story here. For narration, this is a very important time expression. I'm quite sure it's clear. So friends, today I have given you 15 important time words frequently used in spoken English, and obviously they are very useful, and I have also given you 15 sentences so that you can understand how to use them and use them in your spoken English. So try to incorporate them and try to use them, and I'm quite sure these are going to help you immensely to speak confidently and fluently, describing past incidents and present situations also. So I'm quite sure you have liked this video like my other videos. So it is my earnest request to all of you, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait friends, immediately go ahead and subscribe to this thumb zone and hit the bell icon to get this type of informative video. So stay tuned for further informative videos friends, and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to this thumb zone.